Hi ladies, hi gents, hope you're all well. I want to share a haul and a project with you today. The haul is, most of it is from eBay, but there's one thing from my local haberdashery and one thing from the pound shop. The other week when I was doing my lace album tutorial, I was talking about what I put in between the pages when I'm working with glue, and what I was trying to find but kept forgetting was these Teflon sheets, and I had a few of them and I can't find where I've put them, so I went and bought some more because I couldn't find. And these are actually cooking liners that you can put on the bottom of your baking trays so that things don't stick or whatever. And this is what I use, and these are obviously heat resistant because they go in the oven. And I know you can buy these quite thick, a lot thicker ones as craft mats, you know, the Teflon ones that are really thick, but I just buy these in the pound shop and they just come like this. And actually we've got 2 pound shops in our town and both of them sell them. So they're just called cooking liners. And obviously I can use my heat gun, glue, paint, and you can just wash it off. They're great, absolutely great. And I know I've got some more, I just can't find where I've put them. So I just picked up a few because, you know, they're just so handy for so much when you're crafting. So if you're looking for them, do go check out the pound shop or Poundland. There's quite a few now. You can get them most places now. So yeah, that's what I use. Okay, so that's the pound shop. I have a haberdashery here in my town, and I've really got to know the owner quite well. It's actually a fabric shop, and they do buy some laces and that. It's actually where they make a lot of saris and traditional saris and stuff like that, but they do sell the fabric and laces and embellishments. And I've got to know the guy really well, and I seen him the other day in the coffee shop at lunchtime, and he said, you need to come out, I've got a new lace, you need to come and see it, it's just your style. So I popped in on my lunch hour, and this is what he had for me. And I was like, oh wow, you can tell he's got to know me so well. This is a dangle lace that has a very wide lace at the top, and I thought, oh my gosh, fell in love with it straight away. So yeah, this is the lace he had in, and I was like, oh, I need to get some of them. And it's just beautiful, really, really beautiful, and it's a nice thick lace, not too heavy, but just a nice weight. And you can tell the size of it. I think this mat is 12 inches, so you can see how long this is. So obviously there's my hand. But I love this, and I'm still working on this lace book that I've been working on for months. Not only because I'm just doing a little bit here and there, not that it's really elaborate or anything, I just pick it up every now and then and do a bit. And I thought this could be a pocket here and then still have the dangles, so that's my plan. This was a little bit more expensive than what I'd normally pay for laces, but then there's so much in it I didn't mind. This was actually £5 a metre, and I did buy a few metres because, you know, once he sells it he doesn't normally get the same stuff back in, and I wasn't going to miss out on it. And I was so grateful that I'd seen him, and he was like, you've got to come and see it. So I got that, which I love. Okay, eBay. The first thing I just want to show you is, this is the iron-on transfer paper I use. It's just from a seller on eBay here, and the name of it is Signal. And I'm pretty sure each time I go back to get some more, I just type in Signal, and all they sell is like transfer paper. And it's great, and you just print your images onto it and iron it onto the fabric. And this one, he does them in all different sizes. This is 20 sheets in this one, but he does, like, you know, 50, 100, you know, but I just buy it as and when. I actually bought this because I'm actually making some t-shirts for work for an event we're doing, so I just went and got some. I've got to do 6 t-shirts, so I'm going to have like 14 sheets left, so it's there when I need it, basically. So that's the transfer paper. So Signal, I'm pretty sure that's what I type in, Signal transfer paper, and it comes up. So that's the board. This is from a UK seller, just on eBay, a personal, it's not all laces or anything, they just sell all different things. And this is the butterfly appliques, and actually this was really cheap. It was, I think it was about £2.99 and maybe £1 postage or something, and there's 5 yards of the butterfly appliques, and I love these. I can dye them, tea dye them, so they're fantastic. So that's eBay as well. I do spend a lot of time just searching around looking for stuff, mostly from eBay in the UK. Mostly are personal sellers rather than stores. So they've come across stuff and they're selling it personally, that kind of thing. And I came across this personal seller who was selling some antique lace, and I bought a couple of pieces from her. This is one of them. So there's this one, it's quite a wide lace, and you can see that it's very, very delicate. And there is like a few tiny holes. I mean, this is like so delicate, it's just, and there is a little bit of staining, but actually I don't mind this at all, because it's the character of the lace and the life that it's had. And I think there's about 2 meters of this. It is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there was that one and this one, and I think this one, the design is different. Yes, it is. So it's more like scallops, and again there's some staining in that, but again I don't mind. I think there's a bit more of this one. Yes, there is. I think this is about 3 meters. Now these 2 pieces together, let me just fold it back up. These 2 pieces together were £5, which to me was like, oh wow, that's amazing. I can't leave antique lace sat there for that kind of money. I mean, £5, and there's loads of it. And from the same seller, so that was £5 for those 2 pieces. She had some collars for sale as well. So I'm just going to show you these, and these have been cut off vintage dress or something. Excuse me. So that's the first one. It is so beautiful, and again very, very delicate and beautiful. So that's one. Let's fold them up. This one is so cute, and it's actually silk. this one. That's the second one. Or these could be off some christening gowns, or it is just gorgeous. And it has the most cute lace around it, but it's silk. So that's 2. I love this one. Well, I love them all. So this, isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. So that's 3. And this one, again, really, really beautiful. And then this one, which is stunning. And this does have some damage, but like I say, you can see here, but you can understand it when you see how fine this is. It's, you know, antique. It's never going to be in perfect condition, is it? Look at that. So, excuse me. So that's 5 collars, and that's the back. Look at that. And you can see the hand stitching. I've got to show you that. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. I don't know if you're going to see it, but you can just see the hand stitching all the way around. It's stunning. So that's 5 collars, and they were £5 for all 5. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, oh, I've got to have them. So that little bundle of collars, 5 of them was £5, and that was £5. And I mean, you know, this is antique lace, so so I obviously got them because, you know, I just couldn't not get them. And just a few more things. 2 sets of doilies. So this was from one private seller, so these are great for little books. So there's one. This one's slightly different on the edge. 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of those, plus this mat, which is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Love this size doily. And there's a few stains and things on it, but you know, it's beautiful. That was a set, and that was £4. So I got that. And one more was, these have been starched slightly, so I will wash them, and I don't like them too starched. So this is like a placemat set, so there's 6 this size, and I love the lace around the edge. So there's 6 of those, and then these, again, which you can see have been starched, but I will wash them. And then the smaller size, which I love, a set of those, and that was the set, and I think that was £5.99 for this set. But again, I can tea dye them or dye them, and I just love them. So I was so happy with those finds on eBay. I was very, very happy. But do just, you know, I mean, I really do spend, you know, maybe an hour just scrolling through lots and lots of pages to look for what I consider to be a good price. So, you know, I do spend quite a bit of time doing it. Okay, so I want to share a project with you today as well. And it's a metal heart. And this is the design that was on it. I'm going to have a drink of tea. and the back of this was just like plain brown. So I just decided that this is pretty, I would keep that for the back, and I worked on the reverse side. So this is actually like a mixed media piece. So I just layered up a few different, if I zoom in, a few different layers of paper there, and just graduated in, so that had a pretty base. The top layer of paper I did cut a V into and roll back the paper so that it just gave it a little bit more dimension. If I show you, you'll see there's the rolled paper there, and then this side there's the rolled paper there. And I just made a flower display on this using chipboard pieces dotted around and swirls up here. These are all chipboard pieces that I've gessoed to give it a bit of dimension in the background. And then I've just layered beautiful wild orchid craft flowers. You know how much I love them. And these are sort of like rose coloured, pink, pale pink and greens. I've also used a lot of leaves as well, here and there and here. I've had these ones, these bigger ones here, if I just zoom in. These ones here are actually wooden. This big leaf here, that's a wooden leaf, and I think there's a few of them. Where else? Here. I've got another one here. This big one is actually a wooden piece. And then there's lots of stamen and pink and green in between the flowers. And also some raffia string, just looped up. Loads of stamen, little roses. This, these leaves coming out here and going around there, that's actually that ribbon leaf, and I've just gessoed it. So just lots of flowers and stamen, and I just wanted to, I've done a lot with lace recently, and I just wanted to do something with paper and paper flowers, and I love doing it. And the hanger is just seam binding 3 colours that I plaited, so in the green, pink and a cream, and I've just plaited it to make the hanger. But this is it's not too big. This is to hang on the front of my writing desk. So yeah, I'm really happy how that turned out. Do let me know what you think, and hopefully I will be back soon with another project. Bye for now.